how to do top tier casts in War Thunder. So the first step to doing top tier casts is you need to do well on the ground, which is pretty easy. All you really need to do, for those of you that aren't familiar with ground RB and you're used to playing planes, let me explain it for you. So you're in a rectangle, and your job as a rectangle is to shoot other rectangles. These rectangles sometimes have weak points. I don't know anything about that, I just work here. If you're not a fan of these rectangles, you can also just spawn in a Toyota Tacoma. But regardless of your favorite rectangle, the point is, you gotta get enough spawn points, and once you get enough spawn points to spawn in the air, that's enough for the ground. You don't need to worry about being on the ground is for losers. So you want to stay in the air. You want to spawn. You know, like you can just spawn in a plane with guns if you want. You know, nobody will get angry at you. Nobody will really. It doesn't really matter. So the next step, once you've gotten enough spawn points to spawn into a plane, is you want to immediately break down and cry, because there's too many clouds and you can't see anything. And then, you know, rinse repeat until you get a match without clouds. And then here we got a good match without clouds. So the first thing you want to do is you want to immediately turn the other fucking way because you're going to get shot down by a Panzer. And then you want to kind of just like look for targets through your shitty TV Maverick pod. You know, you can spot them with the SAM launches. You can kind of bait them into shooting if you want to. So they can give away their position. That makes it a bit easier. And then you go, you look into that Maverick targeting pod for 2 seconds too long, and you fucking die to a Panzer. That's cool. Next tactic. So if you have, like, a squad mate, you can kind of coordinate with them, have one person act as bait, and another one kind of go in for the kill. But unfortunately, this is War Thunder, and you don't have any friends. Instead, what you want to do is you want to use your teammates as bait. And then, you know, when you're out of ordnance, you can kind of be bait yourself. You can distract them, make them waste their ammunition and their missiles. But then you're just gonna get jump scared by an aim now, so it doesn't really matter. You can also just spawn in with Mighty Mice, if you don't have enough points for anything else. Fair warning, these are trash. But you can just kind of like, you know, stay outside the same range by just launching them from a distance and kind of giving like an area suppression effect. Would be more useful if you had Zunis, but just remember that the point of this game isn't to have fun or do well, it's to piss everybody off, and it would be really funny if you got a team kill with Mighty Mouse rockets. Anyway, that's all. You know, I really hope this guide wasn't helpful. I hope you quit your sick addiction and take up better ones, like alcoholism. And yeah, have a good night. Have a nice day.